Hello and welcome back to 1001 Beers. You must try before you die. I'm here to go have a beer from the Netherlands. First brewed in 2005, alcohol content 9.5%, so it's a strong one, but it's only a small bottle and it's Urthel Hop-It. I'd never heard of this one before, unlike the last review, which was Thornbridge Kipling. I'd never heard of this beer at all, brewed in Flanders apparently. It says, strong ale, special and unique with a highly sophisticated bitterness. There isn't a great deal about it on here. Just says it's re-fermenting the bottle, so that's what I'd expect from a Belgian beer. I'm seeing not too much at the bottom, actually. Talk about the design first of all. There's this kind of gnomish character on the front here, which I think is associated to the brewery itself, because I have another beer from Urthel, which is in the book, in my stash, and this chap, I presume it's a male as it's got a huge beard, is on that bottle as well. So, interesting story around this, which I'll tell you in a minute, but let's go into the beer first. Let's crack this open. I have my lovely Love Bonds chalice glass here, as this is the most similar glass to the one in the book that I possess, which is basically a tulip glass anyway in the book, so it pretty much fits the bill. Pour it nice and slow. It's not too fizzy, that's good. There really isn't really much yeast at all in there. I'm going to leave that tiny little bit in there, but not very much at all for a 9.5%. So leave that settle for a bit. I mean, it's fizzing around, just leave that to breathe. Pouring like gold, Hop-It offers a pear and green grape aroma that belies the robust bitterness found in the body, along with notes of muddled fruit and almost floral maltiness. Potent indeed, hoppy and spicy, but at the same time almost refreshing. So, Dutch beer. God, it is fizzing away nicely. Like a little bit of a head there. Let's go for the smell. Interesting, almost like American hops. And there's some interesting story behind this. I'm going to tell you about it in a minute, but I need to go for taste first. Cheers. Okay, so it's really nice. It's quite hoppy, but it's not blow your face off hoppy, but it is more hoppy than the average kind of beer from the European continent. Although as it's first brewed in 2005, you'd expect that to be a more modern variety. So there's a whole spiel about various nonsense about American and British music, which is actually just a preamble to what they're basically saying, that the female brewer Hildegard van Ostenden, who brews this beer, or brewed it to begin with, visited America and was inspired by American beer versus as opposed to European beer. So it says that she was fascinated by the open fermenters in the Het Anker Brewery. So it says the Urthel brand was created after Hildegard and her husband Baz decided to book space at the Van Steenberg Brewery to create their own line of ales rather than build a separate facility. The first few Urthel brands were decidedly Belgian in character, but this one is inspired by American IPAs. So it says it's a more hop-driven brand, Hop-It, which is a good name. In fact, there's a beer nearby, there's a brewery called Lodden who did a beer called Hop-It, but spelled differently. The beer was so well received, the couple made the decision to move the production to a larger brewery in the Netherlands. So, interesting. Okay, so so the brewers are from Belgium, but they moved to Netherlands. So it's sort of a Netherlands, Belgian, American cross breed. This beer. I don't think it's quite nice actually to have quite a few different things. It does have a real pear aroma to it, like pear hops. It doesn't taste like 9.5%. It's not sweet. It tastes a bit of pears as well. It's very, very nice. Fascinating to know what hops they used in this. It doesn't say at all. I doubt it'd be American hops, but who knows? I love these. The beers from Europe just they never. All they say is just. It says it contains malted hops. That's basically all it says in the ingredient list. Malted hops. Contains barley malt. That's it. That's all it says in English. Contains barley malt. They're clearly not going to shout out. There's a propensity in British brewing and American brewing to shout out a lot about the hop that's been used, which adds a certain flavour profile. But these, they don't really, even though it's called Hop-It, it doesn't say anything about what hops in it. So that's, which is kind of, it doesn't matter. Do you like the beer? Yes or no? I like the beer. So I'll definitely have it again. It's super strong though, so I'd only have, this bottle's probably just about enough. But that is very pleasant. I really like the fact it's not sweet. And it's almost pear-like. Quite malty. Really good, really well balanced. I think this beer would work well as a lower percentage alcohol version. The label has changed ever so slightly. The label is different in the book. Had a more cartoony character, and they've gone for this kind of more refined version here. So, in terms of Belgian beers, or Belgian style beers, this one's from the Netherlands, yeah, pretty good. So, definitely have this again. Have you ever had Urthel before? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in another beer review soon.